Hi guys, it's me again, reporting live from my car yet again. It seems to be a trend that I'm always updating you guys from my car, but I'm a busy mom and right now I'm just waiting for my daughter to get out of school. I'm in the parent pickup line, so I'm always on the go. But anyways, I know it's been a little while since I've done an update video, so I just wanted to check in with you all to let you know how things have been going. Overall, really pretty good. I'm in my, I started maintenance officially on July 1st. Today is September 9th. So I'm like 9 weeks into maintenance. And that's been going really well. I've been maintaining within a 2 to 4 pound range. I did get down to as low as 110, last week, but I'm not really sure why it got that low, because then it just kind of bounced back up. I've been hovering around 112, 113 for several weeks now. Once it did bump up to 115, but then I did a down day and it came back down to 112.5. So yeah, I've just been learning to figure out what flexibility looks like for me and how to navigate maintenance. And as Graham Curry likes to say from the Fasting Highway, it's not necessarily maintenance, but it's just being vigilant without obsession. So still weighing in daily, taking my weekly average, getting that daily weight as data points instead of letting it determine how my day's going to be. So my weight's been great. I had my dad up. He was visiting from Florida and he stayed at my house for 11 days. He just went home, what's today, Tuesday? He just went home yesterday. So he was up at my house visiting. It was a really great time. It was wonderful. However, I took it as an opportunity to see what it would be like to do a 1 meal a day I stuck anywhere between a 1 and 4 hour eating window range for 11 days straight. So every day for 11 days, I ate something. So I definitely was not alternate day fasting during the time he was here. And it's no particular reason. I just kind of, I didn't quite want to explain that fasting can be done for a 36-hour fast and a 12-hour eating window. He's super on board with me regularly intermittent fasting, and he actually does that himself without necessarily calling it that. It was funny though, he hasn't seen me in person since last October, and I'm down over 70 pounds since then. And he has seen pictures and he'll make comments like, you should eat a cheeseburger, or are you sure everything's okay? But when he pulled into my driveway and got out of his truck and saw me for the first time, a few minutes later, he kept kind of coming back being like, are you sure there's nothing wrong with you? Do I need to be concerned here? He's like, 'cause you've lost a lot of weight. And I was like, no, Dad, it's totally fine. My doctor's on board. It's a very healthy process. My weight is in a healthy BMI range. I don't have an eating disorder. It's not cancer. And believe me, I've never felt this good before in my life. And I also let him know that, my doctor is more on board with me being at a healthy weight and having gotten rid of over the 70 pounds. He was really in agreement, but he was kind of shocked though to see what a transformation I've gone through since the last time he came up. So that it made my day, but at the same time, I'm not trying to alarm anyone that knows me or, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just doing the intermittent fasting and living my best, healthiest life. So you'll come across people that might not understand what you're doing, or they might think that's something's wrong, but just assure them that, intermittent fasting is very healthy. You eat what makes you feel your greatest. That's another line from Graham Curry. But yeah, so hold please. Thanks. Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to update you was, now that we're into a new month, we're into September. Last month I decided to do a personal challenge where I would exercise for 30 minutes a day during the month of August. And I made it 12 days out of the 31, so not even half, but honestly, I was really happy. And I made a video about this before that, anything is better than nothing. Getting started is better than not starting at all. So I was proud of myself for the month of August, but so far in the month of September, I've exercised 8 out of the 9 days. And it has been phenomenal. The kids are back to school now, so I have more of a routine. And I've just kind of been walking. I did miss Saturday though, because it was just a crazy busy day from start to finish. We had soccer games and horse shows and all kinds of busyness going on. So I didn't get out there Saturday, but every other day, from the 1st until today, the 9th, I've gotten out for at least 30 minutes. I've just been doing gentle walking. But the last couple of times, the last like 3 or 4 times I went walking, it was closer to like the 45 minute range. And then today I had some extra time, so I decided to go walking before I had to pick up my daughter. And I was like, well, I have an hour. If I don't want to walk the whole time, then I'll like go in my car and go on my phone or do something like that. But I ended up walking the whole time. There's a park right across the street, so I just kind of walked in laps. I listened to a podcast. And it was nice. And as I was walking, I kind of thought, oh, well, I know that walking for 20 minutes per mile is 3 miles an hour. Like if you go on the treadmill and you do 3.0 speed, that's a 20-minute mile. So, and I've been averaging like maybe 21 minutes, just strolling along. And today I kind of got an idea of, well, I'm just going to pick it up a little bit and see if I can get it under the 20 minutes per mile. So I kind of like was playing a little bit with that, and my average pace this time, I walked 3 miles with an average pace of 19 minutes per mile. So it was kind of exciting, and I'm kind of getting that spark back, where it's like, it was like when I was running. I ran 3 whole marathons, 26.2 miles for each one before, and I was just like obsessed with running. And but the thing is that I was always chasing that speed, and I was always discouraged because I never got faster. And so I figured when I couldn't figure out how to get faster, that I would just add the distance. Next thing you know, I was training for a marathon. I did 3 of them. It was amazing. But now it's like I have that same itch to let's push the limits a little bit. Let's see what I'm capable of. And I'm not saying I don't even know if I'm going to get back into running. I mean, I did love it, but at the same time, it was a big time commitment, and I don't know, I'm just kind of experimenting. But so I'm not sure if I'm going to get back to running. But today was the first time I toyed around with the pace, and it just brought back a lot of great running memories for me. So basically my weight has been stable. I've been doing like a 1 to 4 hour eating window every day, but tomorrow's Wednesday. I definitely have a down day planned. It's just my goal for September too is to have 1 or 2 down days a week, and then window days the other 3 days, because we'll have the down day followed by an up day. So that's 4 days, and then the 3 window days. I've been a lot more consistent with my activity. And my next thing, it's just kind of a little teeny glimmer of light in the back of my mind, is I'm kind of dabbling with the idea of getting back into my health and wellness coaching. I did that. I got certified in 2021 from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, and then 2022 from Primal Health Coaching Institute. But like on my walk today, I was listening to a podcast about health coaching, and I kind of like put that whole thing on the back burner for the last couple of years just because life got busy. I had some health issues in my family I wanted to get through. And I kind of just set that aside. But at the same time, I knew that I wasn't going to completely get rid of my LLC. I thought, maybe I'm going to just do it again. And because that's like my passion, is I just really want to help people learn how to live their happiest self, happiest, healthiest selves that they can. And I want to be someone that helps mentor people on, doing that. And But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to like mess it up, and I don't want to like go all out there and say that I'm going to do this coaching program and then not like have it not work out, and then it's like people be like, oh, she's doing that again. And so I don't know. I was looking into taking this course that's a 6-month course that is literally like, okay, you have your certification. In my case, I have 2. You know your stuff. You want to coach, but now what? You know, it's the next part of how do you get your from coaching certificate to launch. And it's this whole 9-module program that I might I'm considering joining. But if there's one thing I've learned in my past is to take some time, let things settle in, think about things, especially before a big purchase. So I have a lot of thinking to do, but that's kind of like a goal that is in the back of my mind, on the back burner. But stay tuned, because I really think eventually, like on the 5-year plan, I can see myself as being a full-time, successful, intermittent fasting and weight loss coach, specifically for like women over 35 that are moms that have kids. Obviously, if you're mom, you have kids. But I don't know, I'm just working on it. So again, I just wanted to touch base. Things are going great. Thanks for listening to me. I appreciate your help and feedback. And stay tuned, because next video I make within the next week or 2, I really want to make a video that is like a question and answer session. So, because a lot of times in the Alternate Day Fasters Unite Facebook group that I'm part of, thank you, Colleen, you're amazing. Colleen Marie Cares on your YouTube channel. Thank you for everything you've done. But that's a Facebook group that I'm active in. So a lot of people, when I post my own stories and my own successes and transformations, people ask me questions all the time. So I'm hoping to just compile a list of questions that I can answer in like, you know, a 5 or 10 minute video, like as an update. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, it's sunny and 70 here in upstate New York, and I hope you guys really are enjoying your first couple of days of September. Comment below if you'd like to let me know how your month is going, or if you have any questions you'd like me to answer during my next video. I'd be happy to. So thanks again for your support. Things are going really well. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.